Thank you very much. I am honored and delighted to be here and to have my two brothers, Dick and Steve, and their best world partners, Mary and Carol, here with me. My two sisters were not able to be here. I want to thank my arbitrator colleagues, and I'm not going to name them because that would take up all my time that I have to speak. I want to thank them for welcoming me when I moved my arbitration practice from Pittsburgh back to my native Massachusetts. Critical advice I received: you must go to the Cushing-Davin Awards dinner. I took that seriously, and I think I have only missed two since 1993. And so I really know what this award means, and it means a lot to me. As was mentioned, I began my career arbitrating for U.S. Steel and the steelworkers under a structure that, due to the reduced size of the industry and capacity of employment and contractual changes, no longer exists. But I'd like to share a couple of elements about that with you because it was an incredibly successful way to develop new arbitrators and for processing an ongoing caseload of grievances. For a more detailed explanation, Sham Das, who was associate chairman when I joined that board and later became chairman, was president of the National Academy of Arbitrators. And in his 2015 presidential address, which is published in the proceedings, he details the history of all of this. I'm going to bring it down to the essence. The first element is the parties agree on a senior arbitrator, someone they know and trust, who will have the final word. Second, with the senior arbitrator, the parties select assistant arbitrators who will go out and hear the cases. They'll draft decisions that will be reviewed by the senior arbitrator. Changes will be made. And that drafting of decisions and having somebody review them sounds like the mentoring that goes on very frequently for our people coming into the arbitration profession. It's something New England arbitrators are doing right now, because we know some of us are aging out, not me, of course, but some people are aging out, and we need to bring in new people to this profession. So the clearance procedure involves that draft decision being sent to the parties, not the advocates who presented the case, but a level up within each organization, for the parties to review the draft decision. Either party can then say, I want to talk about this. So then a clearance meeting is scheduled to discuss it, and the assistant arbitrator is called in to meet the parties and discuss the decision. And I have to say that as a new arbitrator in my early 30s, I did not look forward to these meetings. I'll never forget being told, Liz, it looks like you're trying to dispense your own brand of industrial justice. And I thought, what, me? I'm doing that. No. But that feedback, that kind of direct feedback from the parties was incredibly impactful. It's a lot different than hearing something second or third hand after, as a new arbitrator, you've issued a decision, those parties never select you again. It's like, well, what did they not like about what I did? So I would encourage people parties that have a recurring caseload, that if you're looking for new arbitrators, to consider adding this step. I know it sounds cumbersome, but it's really meaningful because it helps the arbitrator avoid serious error. It permits the arbitrator to delete language which could be offensive, misleading, or unnecessary. It gives a potentially disappointed party time to absorb the decision, understand it, and talk frankly with the arbitrator. And sometimes an opinion can be clarified so it's not construed to mean something that was not intended. I hope that this might be useful to some of you. I know that it doesn't work if you just have an occasional case. It was designed for a system where parties have a fairly high caseload, but if anybody is interested in discussing it further, I'd be happy to talk with you. I'm not looking to do it. I've been there, done that. So I want to thank the Guild for this great honor. I've never been a professor, as many of my colleagues have. I have taught here at the Guild. I look forward next spring to again teaching labor arbitration course with Sheila Maybury, and that will be fun. That will be great. Thank you.